So, welcome to today's session. How are you?
I am fine, ma'am. Thank you for asking. And
Okay.
how are you, ma'am?
Yes, I'm doing well too. So, how was your day today?
Yes, today is going good. I was totally, I am over the moon because I think I am connect with ma'am. It
Oh,
seems,
I think you mailed me January 2024 and I replied to your mail, but after that I didn't get your reply. I got your reply in December 2024.
yes, ma'am. After a long, yes, actually, sorry, ma'am. I didn't take my mail.
You didn't
It's
check
my
your.
fault.
Okay. So
But
finally,
yes, finally I got it.
yeah, from Jan 2024, and we are talking in Jan 2025 after 1 year. Oh my God.
I am shivering ma'am.
Yeah.
Because in front of you, this is my first audio visual conversation experience.
Okay, you have
And
never spoken to anybody online?
no, ma'am. After seeing 2023 and October, first time I saw your videos, and that time onwards, I am eagerly waiting for you, but I couldn't understand, couldn't able to connect with you because
Oh,
no one helped me, any technical issue or anything. So that's the long time to take
okay.
to
Yeah, that's
connect
what I
with
was
you.
wondering. I replied to you in January 2024, but I got your mail again in December 2024. I was wondering what happened to you like 1 year. Then later you kept following up, you kept asking me. So then I got a confidence that if I reply to you, you are going to see and you're going to reply to me. So that is why again I replied to you, and finally we are having this conversation.
Thank you, ma'am. Thanks a lot for your cooperation.
No problem. You're welcome. And usually it is not that very difficult. You just have to click the link and join. Because in our head, we have a lot of assumptions. What if this happens? What if that happens? But you took the first step, that courage to show up
Yes,
and to talk. Because
yes.
I was doubtful whether you will be joining or no. But you showed the courage and you joined and you're having this session. So congratulations, first of all, for showing courage. So,
Thank you.
yes, I would like to know about you, your introduction.
Sure, ma'am. My name is Vithika Kundu. I am from West Bengal, and basically I belongs to Kolkata, proper Calcutta, and I have passed my honors graduation
Mm-hmm.
before 20 years. And after a long break, I restart my education, further education.
Okay.
Now I am pursuing masters in political science.
Okay.
Apart from that, I just want to improve my learning spoken English. I just follow your channel and some tips, 5 tips: reading, writing, listening, and a little bit spoken,
Hmm.
at least 30. But one fault is I'm not consistent.
Hmm.
As actually I am a homemaker, so first of all, there are so many household chores I have.
Hmm.
That's why I can't get proper time.
Hmm. Yeah, you're a homemaker. On top of that, you're also studying. You're doing your master's. So it is hard to
Yes.
concentrate on learning English. Yeah, that will take a back seat all the time. Okay, so you are, after a long gap, you have started again master's, right? So why
Yes.
exactly have you started studying now?
Actually, ma'am, before 20 years, I got married. As you know, my parents are told me, so I have to do. That time I got married, and after married, I have no opportunities
Hmm.
at that time. So after a long break, whenever I have a son, my son is now pursuing BTech. computer science engineer. And whenever I get some time, I decided I restart my further education. Actually, I want to wish PhD, so I just restart masters, another subject. I done previously philosophy,
Mm.
masters in philosophy. Now, after a long break, I just restart another subject like political science. Now
Oh,
I am doing political,
you have just one
another
child?
subject.
Son. Just one child?
Yeah. Yes, one side. I have a son.
Mm. Wow, it is so inspiring that after a long gap, you still have that passion that I have to study.
Yeah. Actually, ma'am, I am a passionate to fluent speaker, English speaker, and also I am actually I want to become a professor. So that time it is not possible, but nowadays I just wish what happens. Everything God knows.
Wow, you're so inspirational. Like your son is already in college and you are also thinking, I mean, you have already started doing your master's. Further, you want to do your PhD as well. So you can look for positions in college, right? You can start working in some sort of college.
Yes, yes.
Mm.
Actually, more than 20 years I attached with a school before COVID period. And
Ah.
after COVID, I just teach as a home tutor. I teach some student arts group,
Mm.
11th, 12th students.
Okay. Yeah. So it's like almost after 20 years, you have started your studies again, right? So what is the
Yes.
difference when you were studying 20 years ago and now? What are the major differences that you find?
Actually, ma'am, I think now the competition is more, but the chances, the opportunity is more available. Due to international networking service.
Mm.
Actually, I want to say, mm, uh, before 1 year, whenever I first met you, whenever I first saw your conversational video, that time I think I'll be open one channel. Actually, I want to say something. Nowadays, there are so many options
Yes.
in our hand. In our hand, due to global village and internet connection, media, everything.
Mm. You wanted to start YouTube channel of your own.
Just because of you, you are my. I am the one of the biggest fan.
Thank you. Thank you.
You Your everything impressed me a lot.
Thank you. And also, what is the difference that you find in yourself? Because we are when we are in our 20s and that learning point, we are more focused towards education, but after a long gap we have so much exposure to different things and we have a lot of distractions, more responsibilities. Then now
Yes.
when you're studying, when you're into education again, so what differences that you find in yourself? Are you like
Yes.
interested equally or what is it?
No, ma'am. I am passionate about this. Actually, there are so many struggles. First of all, um, um, I motivated myself. No one, no one can motivate. Everyone says, "What happened? What are you doing in this age?"
Uh,
Man, everyone, everyone demotivated, but not motivated me. So I motivated myself. I think one more time I'll try after that.
hmm. Oh, I'm kind of speechless. I'm just thinking, we find motivation outside, right? But sometimes we have
No,
to.
ma'am, you are a multitasker. You are you are a multitasker. So that's why I impressed. I also grow some confidence. Actually, now I am thrilled. I'm
Mm,
so excited. That's why I.
Yeah, it is true. Because social media is such a thing when you want to share anything. If you take it positively, you can look for things like this, getting motivated, looking at other people and learning. You can prove your point when you're on social media. You never know whom you're going to inspire or motivate. So now you have joined and you're sharing your experience. People who watch you will further get motivated. So I feel really
Yes,
nice
ma'am.
about being on social media. Mm.
Yes, ma'am. Uh, as I motivated to after as I motivated to follow you. Um, so, sorry, ma'am. I couldn't. I get stuck. Whatever.
Happens because speaking is different. Yeah, and you're speaking. I think you don't have speaking practice more around you. That's why you're getting stuck.
Yes,
Hmm.
actually, ma'am, I follow your tips: reading, writing, listening. At least one video. Mm, I more and more type at least one conversational video for from your channel. Because whenever I saw your channel, your conversation video, that time I feels very peace, calm, and satisfaction.
Hmm. That's
I
right.
couldn't explain now what after seeing your channel, your conversational video more than 1 year. Um, I feel my confidence is grow up gradually grow up.
Yeah.
But one problem is that I'm not consistent, and I know more and more practice is there, but somehow I didn't get proper time, proper chance. There are so many problems around in my family, so I will try, definitely try,
Mhm.
so that.
And today is your day. And I think 2025 is your year. From now, you have started. You've taken the first step now. So from this point, try to be consistent. It's like 20 minutes every day, whichever time you are available. Like, sometime for me, it is like first half of the day, I do all the household chores. My children are at school, husband is at office, and everything is over by around 2:30. So after that, I make sure that 1 hour, at least up to 4 o'clock, till my children are back, that is my time. So in that time, I plan the conversations. That is my time to work. I don't exactly
Yes, ma'am.
consider YouTube as work.
Yes, ma'am.
My
Three
time
to five is
is to
also
work.
my time.
Okay, so that time you just ensure that I'm going to do, yeah, you have to study also, I understand, but keep half an hour for English. 3:30 to 4 is my English time. So just set it in your mind so that at that time you will just feel like I have not done anything in English today, so I have to do. So like that, you just keep set a separate time. That will help you in being consistent.
Okay, ma'am. I will definitely try.
Mm. So what challenges you're facing now in your English journey?
Now, actually, whenever I whenever I thinking, suddenly I stop
Mm.
uh, in front of stranger,
Yeah.
and and the visual video video calling. Actually, this is my first video call. It's before two or three call, just audio I
Mm.
attend.
Okay, because video calls are difficult because you have to look at the person and speak. So your whole concentration
Yes.
has to be on the video, looking at the person. That time it is difficult for you to think something. So that is natural to get stuck. So everything comes with practice.
Yes, practice, ma'am. Practice.
Yeah, that has become my mantra. You get used to things which you are doing continuously. First time
Yes.
everything seems difficult. Even household chores, first time you do, you get all kind of body pains. You're not able to do. I can't do it. But it's all about getting used to things. Once you get used to, you don't feel anything after that.
Yes, yes, ma'am. You're right.
Mm.
Whenever we used to, we have a piece of cake, like.
Exactly, exactly. Only thing is we have to keep at it consistently. We should not give up. oh, this I can't do, it is hurting a lot, or I can't do it, it's not, I'm not showing, seeing any improvement. If you keep doing that, you are not going to be consistent. At least after a month, we have to continuously do things and then decide whether things are working or not working.
Okay, ma'am.
Hmm. So tell me, what else do you do? What are your hobbies? What kind of a person you are?
Okay. Actually, if you talk about my hobbies, then I'll say reading. First of all, I read books, so, different types of books whenever I get time,
Hmm.
maximum related our study related, master's degree related.
Hmm.
And whenever I traveling by train, that time I also write down something,
Hmm.
uh, 10 sentence, 20 sentence. Actually, whenever I get some time, I utilize
Hmm.
utilize either writing, either reading. Actually, I am more passionate about English learning, learning language. So I try and listening. I listen to try at least one podcast or conversational video.
Hmm.
That's it.
Okay, so mostly your
And
hobbies revolves around English only.
no, ma'am, not only this. And my another hobbies are gardening and also traveling. I have a rooftop garden. There are so many plants and fruit plants, and I also nurtured them
Hmm.
at least 1 hour. At least 1 hour, I nurtured them. I watering them, and they are whenever the fruits and the flowers are came. That time, I my mind filled with joy. I
Hmm.
feel very happy.
Correct, correct. Yeah, gardening. I know a lot of people who have this amazing hobby and they're very happy. Like they treat them as their child, taking care, removing dry leaves, putting more compost or soil,
Yes.
taking care of them, putting fertilizers, watering them.
Like a child, it also care, it also care and love also. I also love them like my
Exactly.
baby.
Even my mom is like that. She's very passionate about plants. So when we had a coconut tree and there was nobody beside our house. We didn't have neighbors. But once the neighbors came, so they started complaining that coconuts are falling and it's obstructing them. So we
Yes,
finally we were fed up of the fight, so we just cut down the coconut tree. And my mom was crying. I grew it. It took me 10, 15 years. I planted it. It used to give so many fruits and it's gone. So they have a bonding.
yes, yes, same here.
Okay. So did you have any questions? Did you want to ask me anything?
Actually, ma'am, you just rectify and you tell me what should I do in my further polish or
Mm.
uh,
What should you further do to enhance your English? See, you're doing
yes,
in reading already, and you're writing also. You're putting effort in writing as well. Writing is also output. So whatever you're listening and reading, you're able to write. But the speaking part is tricky. It is difficult because you have
yes,
to be
ma'am.
present in the situation and speak. So unless you do that, you won't improve. There is no use of like consuming content and keeping it to yourself. So unless you speak, that will not be utilized. That is the main reason we get stuck. We don't remember words, what to say, what to speak, going blank. So that happens. So you have to get used to speaking more. So I would suggest you to speak more. Either you can record yourself or you can, nowadays, you can talk to a lot of people, video sessions. And I'm talking about video sessions, not audio. Because audio, I feel it is somewhat easier and somewhat boring also. After a few days, you don't feel like doing audio sessions. But video sessions are different. Talking, looking at the person and talking is quite challenging. So I would suggest you to do more of writing practice, more of speaking practice.
Okay, ma'am.
That is going to help you. And you're learning, yeah, but some grammar mistakes are also there. slowly you have to work on your grammar mistakes as well.
Okay, ma'am.
Hmm. How is the weather of Kolkata? How is the city?
Yes, now it's quite cold. The temperature is 14, 15 degree.
Hmm. Okay, okay. That's nice.
And
Yeah.
how are you, ma'am?
Here,
How was your side?
here also the winter is there. It is pretty cold now, especially nights and early mornings. But during the day, it is
Yes.
okay. It's not very cold during the day.
Okay.
Hmm. It's good. Okay, then. So what are your plans after this session? What are you going to do?
After the session, I usually study my study related books and writing some notes, preparing exam coming. After 2 or 3 months, my MA Part 2 exam is coming very
Okay.
soon.
Okay. So after that, you get your degree, right? You complete your masters after that.
Yes.
Oh, okay, okay. So all the best for your exams. So prepare well and try to keep some time, like apart from your academics, half an hour you keep for speaking English. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, try
Okay.
and be consistent.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. So we'll end the session.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you so much. I'm really proud that you took courage and finally you spoke and keep up it and be consistent. That's all. Good luck.
Okay.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.